Now the vice president served in this company for 40 years. He got promoted and promoted and promoted and promoted. And all of a sudden, this 15-year-old is going to be the vice president? Excuse me? No. You can't do that to me. Who is he? What degree does he have? What qualifications does he have? What has he ever done? He doesn't know anything. Look at what I have done. Look at what he has done. Look at my experience, look at his experience. Look at my qualifications, look at his qualifications. Has he even graduated from school? This boy? Does he even know how to spell his own name? You're gonna make him vice president? I do not accept. Oh. You feel bad for the vice president or no? I would feel bad. If I was in the office watching this, I would say, man, this is not fair. Poor vice president. He worked so hard. And all of a sudden he doesn't, instead of getting a promotion, he gets this other guy and he says, go get him some chai. What is this? But I'm not talking to you about a vice president, am I? Who am I talking about? Iblis. Did he serve Allah before? Did he get promoted? He got promoted even above the angels. And all of a sudden this thing is made from dirt. And then Allah put ruh in it and says, this gets the promotion. And Iblis says what? No. You can't give him that's not fair. What I'm trying to tell you is that the complaint of Iblis is logical. We will solve that problem later. But the first thing you need to know is that the complaint of Iblis is understandable. You will see it in an office. You could see it inside an office and you see it's exactly the same thing. That's the first problem. Here's the second problem. Now imagine that you work in a company and you live where? In Kuwait. And your company decided that they are going to transfer you. They're going to transfer you from Kuwait. They're going to transfer you to Sri Lanka. Okay? But they don't tell you. They email the whole department, but they don't email you. Everybody knows that you are going where? Where are you going to go? I forgot. Tell me. Oh, you're going to Sri Lanka. Very good. Congratulations. Everybody knows. The only one who does not know is who? You. Okay, one day you come 5 minutes late. You come to the office how late? 5 minutes late. And your boss says, can I talk to you for a second? Come here. You have come 5 minutes late. This is unacceptable. I am transferring you to Sri Lanka. But wait a second. The plan was always to send me to Sri Lanka. And then somebody comes and tells me, hey, listen, everybody got the email. You're going to Sri Lanka. And you say, what? Really? Yeah, you're going to Sri Lanka. And you say, I don't want to go to Sri Lanka. I want to stay here. He says, yeah, if you want to stay here, meet me in my office. It'll take 5 minutes. You'll only be 5 minutes late to work. And so you're how late to work? 5 minutes. And when you're 5 minutes late, your boss calls you and says, why are you late? I will punish you and send you where? Sri Lanka. Sorry, Sri Lankans. I don't mean Sri Lanka as a punishment. I love Sri Lanka. But if you're being sent there, you say, no, wait a second. You already decided. You are not sending me because I made a mistake. You are sending me because that was your plan. It's not my fault. You were always going to do that. Yes or no? And then you'll show him the email. Look, the email says, you're sending me. You told everybody else. The whole department knows I'm going to be sent. But I'm not talking about you, and I'm not talking about Sri Lanka. What am I talking about? Adam alayhi salam. What did Allah tell the angels? I am going to send him where? On the earth. But Adam alayhi salam did not begin his life on the earth. He began his life in Jannah. And then he's living in Jannah. He's told you can have anything you want. The only thing you cannot have is what? One tree, one fruit from this tree. You don't have that. Everywhere else you're free to go. Now Iblis comes to him. From Surah Al-A'raf we learn Iblis comes to him and gives him two options. Listen to these two options. أن تكون ملكين أو تكون من الخالدين. Listen, everybody got the email. You're supposed to go where? Earth. But where do you live right now? Jannah. So you know what? The only people who get to stay here, who get the proper visa here, there's only two kinds of people who can stay in Jannah. Either you have to be an angel, or you have to be permanent residents. Khalidin. Those are the only two people who have visa that they can stay permanently in Jannah. And you know what? The only way to get visa is to eat from the tree. That's why he doesn't want you to eat from the tree. Because if you eat from the tree, what's going to happen? Oh, then you will get permanent residence. You see, I'm telling you, the plan is to send you to the earth. إذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة. Now, Adam alayhi salam and our mother, they eat from the tree or no? They eat from the tree. And when they eat from the tree, what does Allah say? اهبطوا. Get down from here. Go where? To the earth. Now I told you a little bit about Iblis and I told you a little bit about who? Adam. Let's compare the two of them. Think about this clearly, because we have to reach some conclusions. Adam alayhi salam was given a promotion, yes or no? Yes, he was given a promotion. Even the angels had to do what? Sajda. He's given a promotion. Was Iblis ever given a promotion? Yes. He was given a promotion even above the ranks of the angels. So they both had a promotion. Adam alayhi salam was honored by Allah. Iblis was also honored by Allah. Adam alayhi salam disobeyed Allah. Yes or no? Yes. Iblis disobeyed Allah. Yes or no? Yes. Adam alayhi salam, before I go to Adam, Iblis, la'anahullah, Iblis has a logical complaint. Yes or no? Remember the promotion and the vice president? Does Iblis have a logical complaint? Yes. Adam can also have a logical complaint. What's Adam's logical complaint, possibly? Well, you were always going to send me to the earth. This is a trap. I eat from the tree or don't eat from the tree. You were always going to send me. You already knew I was going to eat from the tree. Allah already knows what I'm going to do. It's not my fault. You hear what I'm saying to you? Allah already knows what I'm going to do. It's not my fault. The first human being that could have asked that question was the first human being. It was Adam alayhi salam. So Iblis can have a logical complaint and Adam can also have a logical complaint. The difference is Iblis makes the complaint. Iblis complains. He says, خَلَقْتَنِي مِن نَارٍ وَخَلَقْتَهُ مِن طِينٍ. He makes the complaint. But Adam alayhi salam does not complain. He says, رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا. He says, no, it was my fault. Even if it doesn't make sense to me, my logic is limited because I am a human being. Allah knows way more than I do. Allah has way more wisdom than I do. I know that I got greedy. I know my fault. You know what happens? When people want to blame Allah, they don't want to take responsibility. And Adam alayhi salam took personal responsibility. When people want to blame Allah, they will be like Iblis. And when people take personal responsibility, they will be like who? Adam alayhi salam. Now, Adam was sent down, yes or no? Iblis was sent down, yes or no? Ukhruj minha. He was sent down too. The difference, Adam was sent down on the earth not as a punishment. Not as a punishment, not as a humiliation. And I'll show you why. Because when Allah sent him down, He says, فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُم مِّنِّي هُدًى فَمَن تَبِعَ هُدَايَ فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. When you follow my guidance, if it comes to you, if you follow my guidance, you're not going to have any problems, basically. You're not going to have any problems. Allah did not send you on the earth as a punishment. He wants you to enjoy a good life here. وَجَعَلْنَا لَكُمْ فِيهَا مَعَايِشْ. He put things here so you can live a good life. Earth is not a punishment. Tell you one more thing. Allah says, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. We gave nobility, we gave respect to the children of Adam. Did Allah give Iblis respect? No. So Iblis came down through disrespect. He is humiliated. But Adam came down, but he is still honored. He is still honored. You with me so far? Now, when we say that it's not my fault, Allah already knew what was going to happen. Allah controls everything. Allah knows everything. It's not my fault. I know I made a mistake, but it was destiny. It was destiny. It was supposed to happen. You know, قدر الله ما شاء فعل. لا أنا لا ما شئت ولا ما فعلت. ما شاء وفعل. He does. I don't do anything. He did it. Let me tell you something. It's very easy to understand. If I walk over to you right now and I slap you, will you get angry? I think so. I'm not going to slap you, relax. But if I did, would you get angry? If somebody gets into a car accident with you, on purpose, they hit your car, do you get angry? Yeah. And then they get out of the car and they say, no, that was the qadar of Allah. Do you believe that or no? You say, yes, you did it. You are angry at him or no? Yes. If you get angry at him and you say it's his fault, he hit my car, he punched me, you want him to be responsible, yes or no? You want him to be responsible. But when you make a mistake, you say it's not my fault, Allah should be responsible. If you want other people to be held responsible, then you have to hold yourself responsible. Iblis does not want to take responsibility. Adam alayhi salam accepts responsibility. The entire problem of destiny is one problem, the problem of responsibility. That's all it is. People are hiding behind the excuse that it's not their fault. That's what they're hiding behind. It is their fault. I'll give you a beautiful example. Musa alayhi salam, such a beautiful example. You know when he punched someone and they died? You remember the story? He punched someone, فَوَكَّزَهُ مُوسَى فَقَضَى عَلَيْهِ. He punched someone and he died. Now let me tell you, as soon as he punched someone and he died, قال موسى عليه السلام هذا من عمل الشيطان. This is from the work of shaitan. It was clearly an evil thing, so who did Musa alayhi salam blame? He blamed shaitan. But the problem is, who punched him? Shaitan didn't punch him. Who punched him? Musa alayhi salam punched him. So why is he saying amalu shaitan? Actually, in the next ayah, he takes responsibility. He says, I hold shaitan responsible, but I also hold myself responsible. قَالَ رَبِّي إِنِّي ظَلَمْتُ نَفْسِي. I wronged myself. I made a mistake. He admits his mistake. Some people like to blame shaitan. Some people like to blame Allah. The only person they don't blame is who? Themselves. This is the big lesson from the story of Adam alayhi salam. Both sides can make a logical complaint. Sometimes you will study things in the Quran, you don't understand them. But even if you don't understand them, you know they come from Al-Hakim. You know they come from someone who knows everything. So now, my first comparison was between Adam and who? Iblis. Now we're going to do our second comparison. My second comparison is going to be between the angels and Adam. The second comparison is between who? The angels and Adam alayhi salam.